All right, everybody. Testing 1, 2. Yeah. Let me shut my door here. All right. Hi, everybody. It's all like I am here to do another one. We are about an hour, past an hour past Raw. It's all like Raw is in the books. It's all like live from St. Louis, Missouri. It's all like this time we're streaming strictly from our podcast account here. I'm the one, at least in this side of the world. I've been known as the Level Up Gamer. I've been known as Buzz Carlton. I am here to say it's all like that. This is not the Bay, but yet the Bay still lives on. For those of you that have not watched Raw and do plan on watching Raw, definitely make sure to plug the old ears. All right, plug the old ears because there may be some, I guess you could say, spoilers, not predictions, spoilers. While we do that, of course, I'm gonna continue to do some WWE Supercard while we chat wrestling. Of course, once again, in St. Louis, Missouri. It's all like, and there's still questions that need to be answered. And one of those is, the heck's going on with Cody Rhodes? It's all like, clearly, 100% clearly, there is a problem with the story. And of course, for those that don't know, that have missed it, on SmackDown, Cody Rhodes declared that he is not only not challenging Roman Reigns for the title at WrestleMania, basically giving up that slot to The Rock. Since this bombshell happened, there has been a lot of blowback. There's been a lot of blowback, for sure. Let's rearrange that. There we go. Clearly, the fans have immediately turned on The Rock. The fans, at least from what I've gathered so far, it seems like a large majority have turned on The Rock, and the "We Want Cody" hashtag, I believe, was number one on Twitter, the number one trending thing on Twitter for 72 hours, 3 days, where that was trending. So we've got ourselves quite the situation brewing in the world of the WWE, and it is not pretty. It is not pretty right now. For those that do play WWE Supercard, definitely feel free to not only add me, but join my faction as well. We're 2 away from being able to play the event. I just started this. I just did my first recruitments yesterday. So yeah, we need 2 more. In order to get that. I'm gonna see if there's any requests going on here. No requests. So if you want to join, get in now. Level Up Gaming. It's just what I named it. Just who I am. For those that are out there, hello. It's all like, we are doing our post Monday Night Raw. Of course, that saw major things, including the main event. As you can see on the back screen, once again, the continuation of the feud of Cody Rhodes and Shinsuke Nakamura. It's all like, of course, is Cody challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship? Is he going? Are they going to fix their blunder and have him go against Roman Reigns? It's all like, I definitely would like to hear people's responses, like not just through that, but like, are you okay with The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? Or were you like, no, Cody needs to finish the story? That's the question that's on everybody's minds. That's the question that, me personally, I don't hate. I want to go on record. I'm not like one of them that's just like, oh man, blah blah blah. But at the same time, like I'm not overreacting. Like I'm sort of waiting for all this to play out. At the same time, why is it showing? I don't know why it's doing that. Why it's showing the ad all of a sudden the advertisement, like it's all really weird, and I don't like it. Like it shouldn't be showing the advertisement. It should be showing the game. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I hate that it does that. I'm gonna reinstall Supercard while we're doing that. Yeah, we've got to understand that this ain't the first time WWE. This is I guess, the biggest blunder in the post McMahon thing. In the post McMahon era, this is about the biggest blunder yet, as far as blunders are concerned. Like, we get that, things weren't going to be perfect. We know mistakes were going to be, but this is by far the biggest mistake that they have made so far. I felt personally, The Rock and Reigns, you can have that anytime you want. You can have that at SummerSlam. You could have had that at the Royal Rumble. You could have that in some sort of super show on the Elimination Chamber in Australia. It's all like, you could have that at Backlash when it goes into the Europe. I want to say France. Like, you could, like, you don't need this at WrestleMania. Now, another theory could be maybe The Rock and Roman Reigns do night one. Maybe Cody Rhodes will get a shot in night two. That's another way they could, but like, I think right now we got to see how this, once again, we got to see how this all plays out. As far as the story, I guess, being told. That being said, I'm curious, like, they're acknowledging that they did an oopsie. They're acknowledging that, and when they acknowledge it, they know, something like that. I think it's their way of saying, yeah, we hear you. It's all like, we understand, blah, blah, blah. Like, they understand. In order for them to acknowledge it on Raw, there must have been a crap ton of backlash. I mean, we're talking about, like, I'm sure they expected some. They would have been stupid not to expect some, but I don't think, because it was The Rock, who's usually such a fan favorite, I don't think that they were expecting the magnitude in the backlash that they got. there's no way that they were expecting it. Like, because it was The Rock, you know? Like, it's The Rock. It's all like, usually he shows up, you know, and that crowd, the initial reaction was expected. Because, you know, hey, The Rock returned. But I think now that things were settling in, all of a sudden it's all like, hey, wait a minute. You know, they've been building this story up since last year's WrestleMania, you know? Like, this is not supposed to happen this way. All right. There we go. I turned the game way down now that I reinstalled it. The sound just came right back. Hopefully it's fine. I might try and mute it again. Let's see here. I can't really tell, but I'll have to like go on a. But I think we're fine. But going back to the main topic, like, oh, I had it on my phone. Maybe that was what was causing the problems. Because they don't like the same account being accessed. Different ones there, so that's possible. That's what happened. Texts of this world. But going back to the initial thing at hand, in order for them to have acknowledged it on Raw, that like and I don't think that they were expecting the magnitude of it. So this will probably be discussed more on the Main Bay podcast tomorrow, at around 10:30ish. Eastern time, 9:30 Central, of course 8:30 Mountain, 7:30 Pacific. Now that we got all the semantics out of the way, so that'll probably be discussed a little bit, and you'll get sort of Trey and Crow's perspective on it. We'll try to figure out how to get the game back up. But this is gonna be an interesting situation. Of course, it looks like they're setting the scenes for the upcoming events now. There we go. For the upcoming events, which is I accidentally exited out. Which is we're gonna have, looks like, at least for the Elimination Chamber, Nia Jax versus not Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley. Looks like for the championship. This is sort of like the prologue stuff now. Like we're getting prologue stuff now. We're getting we're getting to the build up, not necessarily the WrestleMania picture, but we're gonna, obviously, I might do a Survivor too. We're getting the prologue stuff. We're getting the prologue also. Props to faction member Pookie Bear. So like Pantheon. I'm gonna officially. Hell yeah. We're happy about that. So far, I am the only one online in my faction. If you do want to join, please let me know. We've got room. We've got room. We've got 14 more slots to go. If you do play, if you want to join a community, we got you there. But, of course, it looks like Rhea Ripley more than likely will successfully defend her championship against Nia Jax. I very highly doubt that they would. And it seems like the WWE, at least for now, has adopted the adage of long champions. Of course, Gunther celebrating 600 plus days as the Intercontinental Champion. Probably a very, very, very probably one of the best runs that a wrestler could ask for. I've even said Gunther's 600 days as Intercontinental Champion has been even more impressive and honestly, I think even better than Roman Reigns' 4-year reign, because Roman Reigns clearly, I mean, you can call him the major star, whatever you want. He's getting the major star treatment. He shows up every couple of months, defends his title even less. I'll have to do a comparison to between Gunther and Reigns to see just how much title defenses one has over the other, because I gotta say, I think Gunther's catching up. Like, if not, like, the quality of Reign is definitely better over Roman. But of course, welcome back, Liv Morgan. So, like, on the road to redemption, we've already got our first, of course, our first Elimination Chamber qualifier, which the winner of the elimination, now that Bayley has decided to choose Io, that's set. That's good. But Raw's champion, Raw's women's champion, needs a match. So we're already getting set up for the Elimination Chamber. Of course, Becky Lynch being the first entry in the Elimination Chamber #1 contenders match that will happen later on in the month. So, like, when she defeated Shayna Baszler, of course, more than likely this won't be the last shot for Baszler. More than likely what they always do in tournaments like these is, you know, at the end they usually always have a second chance entry or whatever from all the losers. More than likely that will be how Shayna gets in. Of course, next week I think Zoe Stark. I think it's Zoe Stark versus Liv, if I'm not mistaken, for the second entry. Of course, once again, successful title defenses with the Kabuki Warriors and their tag team championships against Carter and Chance. It's all like our little party girls. It's all like, but couldn't get the job done. Couldn't get their titles back. They ain't losing it anytime soon anyway, so overall, you know, Raw was all right, setting the stories. We still got more answers. We still got more answers. We still got more questions than answers right now. I want that Drew McIntyre t-shirt, though. I mean, I love Punk, don't get me wrong. It's all like, I mean, I don't love Punk, but I didn't wish him harm. But I want that t-shirt of just Drew McIntyre going to the injury, the tombstone injury of the death of CM Punk's WrestleMania dreams. It was amazing. And gosh darn it, I want it. I want it bad. It's all like, that was Drew McIntyre's on a roll right now. His heel run is amazing. His heel runs. My entire Elimination Chamber people are combinables that I'm trying to build up matches with, so I can combine them. Like 100%, that's exactly what we're doing. I'm definitely curious to see and hear everybody else's thoughts of what they thought about Raw. course, the Cody movement's just crazy right now. 100% crazy. It's, like I said, going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out. It really will be. Like, because now that they're acknowledging it and they're recognizing it on their programming that there's a problem here, they're gonna fix it. They're not gonna not. And I have more confidence that it's going to get fixed now than I would have if Vince was in charge, because Vince was the kind of guy who he didn't care if you liked it or not. His vision was going to happen. Otherwise, there would have been a lot of changes back in the day. Like, Vince did not listen to his peoples. He believed he was right. Everybody, the fans were wrong. And gosh darn it, if you started cheering or booing somebody that he didn't want you cheering or booing, he would just like I'll give Wade Barrett credit. He got a lot of his gimmicks over. Like, the bad news gimmick was not supposed to be over. It, at least in a positive way, it got over in a babyface kind of way because the fans loved it. So what happens? Nope, you can't have that. We're gonna bury it. Another thing he'll do is he'll force it. Like, the Fandangoing. It naturally caught. It organically got caught. But then what did he start doing? Okay, you're going to start Fandangoing. You know, it's all like, and do your thing. And then it's going to be on. And it just. So it either, like he either did it to where he was just going to be stubborn and stick to it, or he was going to just shove it down your throat until you naturally got sick of it. So, but now with this new regime, we'll see how this happens, because this is big. Like I said, this is a huge blunder, and we're gonna definitely go over this tomorrow on the main show, because this is not good. This is not a good situation. I don't know. Even if it is The Rock, I don't know how they thought that this was a good situation. I don't know what was going through their heads for them to say, you know what? Let's have Cody give up that slot, you know, and that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's all like him and Shinsuke. I've been loving like Shinsuke's new gimmick. Hopefully, they actually do something with this, not just have him as cannon fodder like they have been. Which it seems like they have been, and I don't like it. Of course, we're getting some draft picks here. Can't wait to do my first rarity pull on stream. WWE Supercard. Of course, we got NXT tomorrow, which we got the fallout from NXT Vengeance as well. So another big week. We got the major announcement of Tony Khan this Wednesday on AEW Dynamite, which more than likely speculation is the debut and signing of Mercedes Moné. Money, it's all about the money. More than likely that is what's about to happen, which Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Moné, it's always been one of my faves. So that would be a huge signing, and I guess AEW really starting to bolster up the women's division over there, also with the signing of Deonna Purrazzo, heading over there now in a major feud and next title match against Timeless Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship. So they definitely are starting to bolster, which has been the criticism of AEW and Tony Khan in his booking, was the poor booking of the women's division. So now that he's starting to get tools for the parts over there, let's see if he can book it right. You know, that it all goes down to if Tony Khan can book the women's division correctly now and give them their just desserts here, because for the longest time, for the last couple of periods here, that he's just been doing a horrendous job at properly booking them, only giving them maybe one or two 5-minute segments, and or maybe one match on the pre-show at pay-per-views and all that. So that was definitely, hopefully, like, Tony Khan is one of them people that just need to sort of... He needs to be a silent owner at this point, but sometimes I think he's the biggest enemy of his own product. Maybe he was the plant the whole time, so... But we'll see how that all goes. So we've got another exciting week as we got NXT Vengeance Backlash. Of course, we're on the road to Elimination Chamber in the WWE. We're on the road to Revolution in AEW. A lot going on, of course. So, like I said, I sort of brushed on this yesterday. On my debut wrestling stream, is that this is just the like it's just a fun time to be a wrestling fan. Just a fun time. And if you're it's okay to be a fan of just one, I guess. If you're just a fan of AEW, WWE, or whatever, that's fine. But you can't be hating on people that watch everything, because you're also missing out on a lot. So I don't recommend just being a fan of one, but it's okay if you are. But don't knock on people that are willing to... Oh, well, we're just going to throw this one in. It's done. We're done. That one didn't work out. I've been actually doing pretty well with my my tactic here. We got to keep an eye on how many matches we got to go for our deck here. I usually like to dust a lot of these cards, but right now I'm just keeping it. I got to start training a lot of my people too. So we gotta... I would usually dust all those. See, like all these would get dusted right now, but we're not gonna do that. Of course, yeah, none of these guys are even close right now. On the female end, though, we almost got that Alexa Bliss going. So we'll see how it goes. This is just one of the ways to try and help build it up faster. Usually that's what I also like to use, the ring domination, which unfortunately is done. I'm hoping we can get that Team Road to Glory going. If you're out there and you want to do this thing, you want to be a part of the guild or the faction, let me know. Let me know. We got 6. We need 2 more to at least participate in this. I'm hoping by the next event we have enough. For sure. So, hopefully the case. Hopefully the case. For sure. Boom. All right, there we go. The question is will he finish the story, though? Obviously, Cody Rhodes being the main focus of the story. It's all like Raw in the books, and Cody Rhodes. It's all like, we'll see. It makes you wonder if the story's ever going to get finished. Another big talk is contracts, possible soon-to-be free agents. WWE free agents are going to be, if they don't re-sign, assuming they haven't re-signed, could have AJ Styles as a free agent that WWE could lose, and he can go back to his roots in TNA or test the waters out in rival company AEW. We got D-Mac, Drew McIntyre, who's on a roll as a heel right now. Makes you wonder if he re-signs with the WWE and gives them I guess one final run, really, because I guess I shouldn't say that, because wrestlers are lasting a long time these days. Let's see how this going. Religions. We're gonna have Ricky Starks in AEW as a possible free agent here, which young up and coming star. It's really going to be interesting. Let me see here. All right, testing. I mean, okay, I am pretty good, but that's still louder than I would have expected. Like, that's a crazy. That's insane. So, like, can I start a stream mid-stream? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of curious about something, but I don't want to do it. I'd rather do it the other way around if I could. But we are live on both YouTube. We are live on Twitch, right now. Of course, The Bay Podcast, twitch.tv/The Bay Podcast. Definitely like, subscribe, let us know what's going on. I'll be doing more content and streams on here by myself. Of course, I do the actual Bay Podcast with my co-conspirators, Crow and Trey, on Tuesday nights, usually around 10:30 Eastern, where we'll be talking about a lot more than in the goings ons, in the goings. It's all like, but if you're a wrestling fan out there, hell yeah. It's all like, you're not alone. It's all like, but I'll be doing a little bit more. You can also, if you prefer YouTube, if you're watching this possibly on YouTube, or if you'd rather listen to this on YouTube, you can go to youtube.com/@thebaypodcast. This is a simulcast. We're on both right now. I'm gonna try and get this on multiple networks, but right now it's just those two. Yesterday I did it also on my personal page, the Level Up Gamer page, but I think I'm gonna keep the wrestling stuff strictly to this page. I haven't decided yet. Because the Level Up Gamer, twitch.tv/Level Up Gamer or youtube.com/@the-Level-Up-Gamer is usually my gaming one, where I play, and interact that way. So I might keep them separate. Keep wrestling on this page, gaming on that page. This page ain't specifically mine completely. I do have, like I said, my boys Trey and Crow. Make sure, if you want, you can follow me in WWE Supercard, the Level Up Gamer. If you want, join my faction, Level Up Gaming. It's all like, all you got to do is level up. I would definitely love 2 more, and we can participate in Team Road to Glory. I need 2 more team members. So it'd be amazing. If you do want to join, send an invite. It's all like, for sure. Follow me for sure. It's all like, we met some cool people yesterday. Including number 99. So, like, BB2003, so they followed on my other account. Hopefully they find this page, too, and follow this, because this is going to be the page that I do this on. Also, if you want to do a tag team takedown, let me know. Add me as a friend on there. We'll do some tag team takedown as well. So, it's all... I'm flexible. I'm a wrestling guy, so... if you are out there, you don't have to, but if you want, let us know what wrestling companies do you follow? Which one's your favorite? Which ones do you know of? Follow, enjoy. I My home brand will always be WWE. When it comes to it, WWE is my number one. However, I do watch both AEW, and I've started rewatching TNA Wrestling. So those are my major three. I loosely follow New Japan, and I loosely follow Game Changing Wrestling. But I don't know as much there because I only watch select events in those companies. So I probably won't know too much along those lines, and a lot of the indies I won't know about. So, but WWE, AEW, and even some TNA, I've got a fighting chance. WWE for sure. But AEW's, I definitely got a fighting chance. With the TNA, I'd probably have, because I'm catching up. It's been a while. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do a wrestling stream after Dynamite on Wednesday, because I unfortunately got work early the next morning. Obviously, there will be a stream tomorrow after NXT, but it will be The Bay Podcast. So we'll see about SmackDown / Rampage for sure, because I think I got Saturday off, so I should be able to go after SmackDown and Rampage for that matter. There may be a collision post-show as well, so we could sort of hang out, do some things, talk about the program tonight, Raw. Of course, kicking off our road to Elimination Chamber. I'm actually not doing too bad with my dial down, because I can't complain. Damn it. I accidentally messed up and clicked out, and I hate when that happens. But, give me a second here. We'll get the game back up. That one was my fault. I oopsied. So, that one was on me. Why the game sort of disappeared. But we're back. There we go. So I do look forward to hopefully building a nice little wrestling community here. And giving everybody a safe space, to just talk about what they want to talk about in the world of wrestling. And gosh darn it, we might not always agree on things, but gosh darn it, we'll respect it. And that's all that's key there. So, I'm at WWE Raw Live, St. Louis, Missouri, headlined by Shinsuke Nakamura versus Cody Rhodes in a bull rope match. The match Dusty Rhodes made famous, and now baby boy Cody doing it again. Of course, winning the match against a long-time rival now, Shinsuke Nakamura, who's been his rival for the better part of a couple of months here. Though I don't think Shinsuke's actually ever beaten Cody Rhodes yet, as Cody Rhodes, tough guy to beat. Though he did kick out of the Crossroads today, and Crossroads is usually a move that's heavily protected. So hey, I guess minor victory for Shinsuke. We'll see Shinsuke's future. Hopefully, they give him his due. I heel or not, I like Shinsuke. Heel or not, I like Shinsuke. I will like Shinsuke. I'll always like Shinsuke. It's just, multi-time NXT World Champion, but never seemed to break through the way he should have on the main roster. Not necessarily his fault. A lot of it, gotta remember, most of his main roster career was done under Vince McMahon's creative era, and we can all be honest, he didn't know what the hell to do with a lot of these great stars, because why? I said it for years on this podcast. He was an old dog who didn't know new tricks, and he could not adapt to these younger wrestlers, and in his mind, it's all like he didn't create them, so, so that's why he would change them, he would do all that, and it would usually be bad. Shinsuke a couple of times fell victim to that. But now, Fortunately, we got to see if the damage is too far done for Shinsuke in the WWE, because now there's a new regime in the creative department. Though they've got some problems right now. They've got some of course, like I said, the biggest blunder being the whole Rock thing. This Rock thing is getting nasty. Though I have to stress this enough. The death threats to his daughter, uncalled for. There is no... I don't care how pissed you are at that. Like, you don't do that. That's not right. And you just don't do that. You don't. That's... She's got nothing, like... You can not like her as a character. That's fine. You could say, whatever you want, but you can't be sending her death threats for things that not only aren't even in her control, but have nothing to do with her. Her only guilt is being the daughter of the guy you're mad at, so it's all like... So that's got to stop immediately, and there's no exception to that, and there'll be no justifications for that at all. So if you're one of them, stop immediately. Actually, do us a favor. If you're one of them sending death threats to Ava Reigns, just stop watching wrestling. We don't want you. So, and that's dead serious. Just no, get out. We don't want people like you. If you're just gonna send death threats because you're mad, you have every right to be mad at The Rock. Like, I'm mad at The Rock. But to be throwing out death threats, nope. It's all like, he'll never convince me that, so that's got to stop. That's got to stop, like, right now. And I know that the internet wrestling community can get a little vicious, per se. Which there's an ongoing battle with the internet wrestling community and wrestling fans in general. The IWC can be a very toxic corner of wrestling. Not all of them, but it's definitely a problem. Toxicity is just never the way to go. Like, I don't get why people feel like being toxic is the way to go. And even more so, I don't understand people's need to reward people who are being toxic. Like, and then, when the roles are reversed and people are talking, they'll complain, oh, we just need to be better people. Well, then stop creating the culture, So it's just one of them things where we just got to be better. And, actually, while we're here, let's just do it. Let's just start I'll forget about it more than likely, but let's start a King of the Ring. Let's try and become King of the Rings. I just got to remember to energize them, I keep forgetting to energize them, and then I'll lose, and then all hell breaks loose. But, yeah, like, this whole Rock situation, though, has gotten crazy. Yeah, let's stop with the death threats on his daughter. That's just, yeah. You're not doing anybody any favors, and it's all like, you're not doing yourself any favors, and a lot of those people issuing that wouldn't even have the guts to confront face-to-face any of those people, so it's all like... So just stop. It's all like, if you would like to join my faction, let me know. It's all like, Level Up Gaming. Definitely join it. Need 2 more to start the quests. I would really like to start the quests. We'll get 2 more regardless. I just want it to be you. Let us know what you thought of Raw tonight. Let us know. Because obviously they're leading towards yet another Drew D-Mac versus Seth Rollins. Do they pull the trigger and have that at WrestleMania? Or is this going to be sooner? If it's at WrestleMania, then it better be because Cody Rhodes is facing Roman Reigns, by the way. Then D-Mac's definitely winning the title. Assuming he's going to resign. If he doesn't resign, he won't win the title. Because I think his contract is up after Mania. So I guess we'll know for sure if he resigns or not. Because there's no way putting the title on him if he doesn't resign. Seth Rollins technically is coming up, but chances are he's going to be after he loses the title, he's probably taking a break anyway. Probably taking a break anyway to heal up. He's had quite the health issues since he's been the world heavyweights champion. So come on, Chelsea. I needed you on that one. Now they got a shield, a defense. Cora Jade's got this. Look at that. Look at that. There's no way. That was another heartbreaker. Cora Jade, get well soon. Get well soon. That's tough. Gets back. Debuts. Tears an ACL just like that. Out for almost a year now. Like, that's just such a heart. That's so gutting. So gutting for the kid. Luckily, she's young, so she can bounce back. But that's just such a gutting thing when that happens. We're going to lose. Fortunately, Cora just got too exhausted. Kalani Jordan just going in there, smashing me. It's all like, congrats, Kalani. It's all like, I like Kalani. But as a Michigan Wolverine fan, I don't appreciate her being a Spartan. But we can forgive her for that because we like her. We like her. She's she's going to be a fun one. It's all like, we won't hold it against her. Gosh darn it. We're not going to hold it against her. It's all like, but yeah, it's all like, for the most part, a fun Raw. This is sort of a beta test here. Hopefully, we get some peeps following. So like, if I stream on my personal page, it seems like I definitely get more people to come find me. Because I got 2 new followers on my personal page. Because I streamed on both this and this channel right here. But I want to sort of make more content for this channel, and this is my wrestling channel, so we're going to continue to do that. Hopefully we get some new peeps to talk to. And we'll see what happens. And I like to play WWE Supercard, so I figured I might as well do that and chat with y'all a little bit here. Of course, any wrestling related questions in general or anything, definitely feel free to hit me up. I will definitely answer what I can. Let's see if I can make a comeback here. We're going to take out Dude Love. Now, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows is very disappointed that they're not using them more. I think it's wasted potential. I don't know how they're putting up with it. It's all like, because they should be used. Hopefully they give them a story. Because they've been... I guess easy payday, though. I guess at the end of the day. Easy payday. I got 2 JD McDonoughs. Of course, that JD McDonough is hereby done for. But we're gonna do it anyway because speed. He was tough in speed, so at least I'll take out. I'll make Brutus Beefcake a little weaker. So like JD McDonough, of course, losing to the Miz earlier, thanks to Judgment Day member R-Truth. That's right, he is still a member of the Judgment Day for all I care. Or not for all I care, but for anybody that cares, which I do, because R-Truth is a national treasure, and I don't care what anybody says. He is a member of the Judgment Day. It got to the point where I actually like Damian Priest is really like stepped up a notch, and I've been loving him lately, and I just love how he's all like, you know what, make yourself comfortable, do with it, we'll do whatever you want. It's like they've beat him up several times, they've told him to his face, you're not like, and he's just not, and it's almost like Damian Priest is all like, it's exhausting to try and, you know, like, just go, like, fine, make yourself comfortable, do what you gotta do, you know. That's how you do it. You just wear them down. That's how R-Truth's doing it right. You just wear them down till they got no choice but to accept you. Of course, good luck to Bayley. The first time she's doing a babyface gimmick in over, I think, 4.5 years. They said 4.5 years since she was a babyface. So, good for her on that one. Let's get our battle pass, which I believe is the Randy Orton back. And we'll get a card. Let's see what we get here. We're going to get... So, like, nothing too special on that one. We've already got that one, but at least I can possibly pro the Sensational Sherry one there and add to my card catalog. Though we get this RKO card back here, which we will activate since it is Randy Orton. Battle Pass month. We'll give him his representation. So let's do that. It's all like NXT deadline, no more. Let's get that RKO going. It's all like, let's get that going. Of course, if you're interested in doing Tag Team Takedown, let me know. Nobody online in my faction at the moment. So we can't do that. I have done it a little bit here a couple of times. I don't have the best deck in the world, but I make up for it in spirit. Good determination. For sure. So like, don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. So like, if you are a wrestling fan, hell yeah. So like, welcome. Hopefully, as we continue this journey, because I do want to stream more wrestling content, which I do plan on doing. So like, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try and get into a position where I can do like live stream, like live event stream, like actually streaming while the event's going on. I don't have the means to do that right now. I don't have the capabilities, but I would like to get to that point where, you know, I'm watching Raw live on the stream with you guys, like talking live, SmackDowns and NXTs and Dynamites one day. Hopefully that's the case. Events. We'll see what happens. Of course, also follow me at twitch.tv/levelupgamer and youtube.com/@levelupgamer. I do gaming streams on there. I mean, non-wrestling related gaming streams. This is my wrestling. This is going to be the wrestling channel now. Going forward, this is the wrestling one. We're wrestling on here. And then I got the gaming one. Of course, you're watching this on twitch.tv/TheBayPodcast and or youtube.com/@TheBayPodcast there. So, choices are endless. We're here. And we'll consider expanding. And looks like we've got ourselves that one. Uh-oh. See, for me to win King of the Ring, I usually initially don't have a powerful enough cards to win said event. The way I win King of the Rings is just basically being able to outlast my opponent. As in, be the one to energize my cards. And hopefully they don't energize their cards. That's how I win. So, like, because usually my cards are never good enough. And I don't weaken my cards intentionally to go to a lower class. I put my best cards in there because I want to prove that my best cards are the best, and gosh darn it, so I put my best cards possible in there. Of course, I'm a low crucible right there, so there's all these kinds of people that have better cards than me. So, like, I will get to Tundra. Once my... Oh, what? I might have a shot here, guys. I might have a shot for game one. I've already got my next round energized. We'll find out in another minute. We might do a survivor before the end. I do got some PvPs. Of course, I can always get the free ones watching an ad, which I might do. But I'm curious. Also on Wilds, sort of a similar tactic. A lot of those are going to be combinables. Where a lot of it's grinding, Of course, I got my Maurice giving me my charisma. It's all like, hell yeah. So that's why they're a lot weaker. I've got a lot stronger cards. I really do. But I'm trying to get the combinables at Perfect Pro. Roxanne Perez, of course, sort of getting screwed in NXT Vengeance this past... yesterday, actually. Not just this past Sunday. Yesterday. Originally had a one-on-one title match against Lyra Valkyria for the NXT Women's Championship. A title in which she's never lost. She had to forfeit via, circumstances. I believe injury. So, and of course forced to surrender the title. So she never lost it. If I remember correctly, I believe that was the case. And of course, was finally getting her a one-on-one rematch. Fortunately, that would eventually turn into a triple threat match. If you have not seen NXT Vengeance, plug the ears. But it would turn into a triple threat match when Lola Vice would cash in her Breakouts contract, which is basically NXT's version of the Money in the Bank. She would fail, as Lyra Valkyria would successfully retain her championship, even though the match was done in triple threat format. Eventually, of course, Roxanne Perez did not take the fall. Lola Vice did take the fall on that one there. So once again, it's going to stem into Lola Vice versus Roxanne Perez, I believe, in NXT now tomorrow. But she still never got her one-on-one match, and got screwed at the end of the day. Like, she got screwed. So we'll see how all this plays out. NXT, of course, tomorrow we will not be. I will not be doing a personal post show at the end of NXT. It will be the Bay Podcast, the main show, which we will be talking about the Royal Rumble. Well, not the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble decisions that were made. Such as the Cody Rhodes situation, the ongoing stuff with Vince, all that fun stuff. So we will have a little bit more to talk about tomorrow. Of course, definitely some problems, like I said, both on and off the camera in the WWE. Of course, off the camera, Vince McMahon creating messes left and right from all of his shenanigans that he pulled when he was in power. Of course, On the camera, the big mess, of course, with The Rock and Cody situation here. Of course, The Rock basically turning into a bad guy. Like, the crowd has turned on The Rock because the majority, I'm not saying everybody, but the majority wants Cody versus Reigns at WrestleMania. They were even booing Seth Rollins a little bit when Seth was all like, I want you to fight me. Crowd's all like, no, we don't want him to fight you. We want him versus Reigns. So we've got ourselves a mess here. I don't know if this was deliberately done by the WWE or if this is, you know, just not going according to plan. We just got to sort of wait and see how they fix it, because you know that they're going to do something. They're acknowledging it. They're saying, we know this is a problem. We know this is a problem. So, like, Michael Cole and Pat McAfee, the commentator team on Raw, actively bringing this up, saying, a lot of controversy. Rocky sucks. What is this, 1996? There was a Rocky sucks chant in the crowd. So, like, there was, of course, the We Want Cody movement that has trended Twitter for 72 hours. I don't know if they're still number one trending, by the way. Not just trending. Number one. I don't think that it's number one anymore, but it's still up there, I think. Let's see. Got Liv Morgan, Sheamus, Goldberg. That's sports trending. We Want Cody, still trending. Still trending at 168,000 posts. 168,000 posts of We Want Cody hashtag. Of course, some of them speaking out on behalf of Cody. Ricochet definitely got some criticism for speaking out. Of course, Samantha, another national treasure. Doing her thing. So, like, it's a sticky situation. That's all I got to say about that there. Yeah. With that being said, we're going to do a shorter stream tonight. I'm glad I got to do an extra hour with y'all tonight. Hopefully we reach out to other peeps. This is the first one that I did exclusively to the Bay podcast yesterday. I did both on here and my Level Up Gamer account. So, but definitely, feel free. I want to do more of this stuff. I need more people to talk to. So hit like. It's a free thing. All you gotta do is click a button on YouTube, subscribe. That's free. So, like, it's not free on Twitch to subscribe, but it's free on YouTube. So definitely hit that subscribe button for sure. But this is definitely something I want to do more of. And hopefully we can build a wrestling community around this here too. So, hell yeah. So, like, hopefully this is something sort of like a side project. So I was thinking about doing my wrestling stuff on the Level Up Gamer account, but I kind of want to keep it separate. I want to kind of keep that as the gaming stuff like that, and I want this to be more of the wrestling style stuff. Though we'll see. I don't know. It's not set in stone. Obviously, my account has a little bit more following to it, so it'd be easier to get people to join. Like yesterday, I got 2 new followers on my Level Up Gamer account doing this. I did the NXT Vengeance Day Backlash there. So, but nonetheless, if you're out there, I appreciate y'all. Anybody watching in the future, definitely hit like, subscribe. Also, follow me on WWE 2K, or not 2K, WWE Supercard. Type in the Level Up Gamer. You can follow me there. I'll have the little bullfrog as my my icon. Definitely feel free to join. Send a request to join the faction, Level Up Gaming. It's got the Becky Lynch logo to it. No activity now because we just started it up. We need 2 more to get to get the events. So please do that. Please follow. We're gonna end it here a little bit of an hour, a little over an hour here. We're gonna end it tonight. Hopefully we can do longer ones in the future. But for now, I think this is a good initiation. So hit like on Twitch, hit subscribe on YouTube. We'll on this channel. We'll be back tomorrow at around 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Or tonight, or later on today in some parts of the world. Because in some parts of the world, it's already February the 6th. So February the 6th, 10:30 Eastern Time, Eastern United States Time, PM. So, like, definitely listen to us because we'll have Crow, we'll have Trey, and we'll be discussing some things. So, until then, hey, so, like, keep taking things one day at a time, and we'll catch you later here. Y'all have a good night.